Hey everyone, and welcome to my Rubik's Cube tutorials. In this tutorial, we will be learning the first part of solving the first two layers, which is inserting the corners. Now our goal is to get to this place. As you can see, if you do this step correctly, the white side of the cube gets solved, and the first layer will get solved as well. Now you may be wondering, what do you mean by insert? Well, so far, we have already created the white cross. But while doing the other steps, we don't want to mess anything up. To preserve what we've done so far, we will be using special algorithms that insert corners into their home while preserving what we've already made. Let's get started. So for this step, we will be holding the cube with the yellow side at the top. Now the process for inserting the corners is fairly simple. First, we need to find the corners, then we need to align them, and then finally we need to use a special algorithm to insert them without messing anything up. Let's start by finding a viable corner. Remember, we are looking for corners that have white on them so that we can insert them to the white side. Now there are a few different possibilities for where you might find your corners. Most likely, you will find them in the top layer, with the white part of the corner facing to the side or toward you, kind of like this one. Other times, you might see the white part of the corner facing straight up, like this one. Sometimes you might find your corner stuck down here in the bottom layer, but the piece is not in its home. The piece is not in its solved state, so we need to bump it out, kind of like this one. Let's learn how to solve all these possibilities one by one. First, let's do when the corner is in the top layer and the white part is facing up. So let's start with this one. The first thing to do is line up the corner before inserting it so that it goes into the right place. The easiest way to do this is by turning the top layer until the other color facing out is the same color as the side it's on. Basically, until it matches the color of the center. So let's try that. We can turn the top layer until this color matches the side that it's on, like that. This color is green, and now it's on the green side. Once it's lined up, we can insert it. Now for this, there are many ways to insert the corner, but I will be showing you the two main ways. One fast way and a slow way. Now the slow way is like this. We turn the cube so that the white part of the corner is facing you, like this. Now, if the white is on the right, like it is for this case, we'll do these moves. U, R, U prime, R prime. On the other hand, if the white part of the corner is on the left side, we will do these moves. U prime, L prime, U, L. And what this algorithm does is it brings your corner down into its home. Now, let's try this out with another corner, but this time, let's learn how to solve it the faster way. So here's another corner, and the white is also facing out. First, we need to line it up so that the corner goes into the right place. So let's turn the top layer until this other color, in this case blue, matches the side that it's on. So we can turn the top layer like this, and now blue is on the blue side. Now, the fast way is like this. First, we turn the cube so that the white part of the corner, right here, is facing to the side, and the other color of the corner is facing you. Now, if the white is facing to the right, like it is on this case, do these moves. R, U, R prime. On the other hand, if the white is facing to the left, like this case, we will have to do these moves. L prime, U prime, L. And what this does is it just brings your corner down into its home. Now you might be wondering, if there's a fast way to do this, then what's the use of the slow way? Well, the slow way is super important because we will be using this in the next step of solving the Rubik's Cube, so make sure to practice both ways of inserting the corners. Now let's learn the next possibility, where the white part of the corner is facing up, so it's on the yellow side. Here's an example of that. In this case, the white part of the corner is facing up. Again, the first thing that we need to do is line up the corner piece by turning the top layer. In this case, we need to line it up so that the corner piece is positioned directly on top of its home. So for this one, the other two colors are orange and green. So we can keep turning the top layer until the piece is right between the orange and green sides, like this. And an easy way to check this, and an easy way to check if you're right, is if these two colors were swapped, then they would be on their own side. So in this case, orange is on the green side and green is on the orange side. So it's lined up. Now, once you've lined up your corner, hold it in a way so that the corner is to the right. So we can turn our cube like that. And then we have to do these moves. R2, U, R2, U prime, and R2. And look at that. Now our corner has been put into its home. Here's another example of that same move. R2, U, R2, U prime, R2. And you can see since I did that again, it just moved my corner back where it was before. So we have to do it one more time. R2, U, R2, U prime, and R2. And there it is. We put it back in its place. Now one more possibility is that your corner might be stuck in the bottom layer, but it's not in its home. So it might look like this, where your corner is stuck in the bottom layer, or it might also look like this, where the corner is stuck and the white is facing down, but these two colors, they don't match up with the sides that they're on. So this piece is not in its home. In order to bump this piece out of the bottom layer, we can just insert a random corner from the top layer. What will happen is this stuck corner will just be bumped out into the top layer. For example, let's say we want to take this piece out and bring it up to the top layer. We can grab this piece and put it in. So I will be doing this the fast way on the left side. So that would be L prime, U prime, L. And now we just put this piece in, which means that our corner that was stuck down there has been bumped out, and now it's right here. And now if we want to, we can actually insert it in. So remember, first we need to line it up. This corner has the white facing out, so in order to line it up, we have to look at the other color and line it up with its own side. So this one's green, so we can turn the top layer until it's lined up with the green side. Now that it's lined up, we can insert it. So I'll be using the slow way for this one. Since the corner piece is on the right, we will do U, R, U prime, R prime. And there our piece is in. Now here's another corner piece that's stuck down here. And in order to bump it up, we can do the same process of taking a piece from the top layer and putting it in so that this piece gets bumped out to the top layer. So here's a piece that we can put in. For this one, I'll be doing the fast way on the right side. So that would be R, U, R prime. And now this piece has gone into this place, which means that our corner piece has been bumped out here. So now what we can do is line it up by looking at the other color. In this case, it's orange. So we can turn the top layer until it matches with orange. And now we can insert it. In this case, I will be inserting it the slow way on the left side. So that would be U prime, L prime, U, L. And there it is. And so now we have one more corner piece to go. Here it is. This one is facing directly up. So we need to turn the top layer until this piece is directly above its home. So we can turn it like that. And now to quickly check that we did it right, we can see that red matches up with blue and blue matches up with red. So if these were swapped, they would be on their side. Now all we need to do is turn it so that the piece is on the right and then do the right moves. R2, U, R2, U prime, and R2. All right, there you go. Now we have our white side solved and the first layer solved. That covers all the different possibilities for inserting corners. In the next video, we will be learning how to add the missing edges in order to complete the first two layers. So be sure to check that out. If you found this video interesting or learned something, click the like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave a comment. If you want to see more videos like this, click the subscribe button. Goodbye for now.